Hey everybody, it's Becky. Welcome back to my 5-Star Life. On this channel, I do Disney content, South Jersey content, mental health and weight loss content, and sometimes a little bit about my life. So if you think you like any or even all of that content, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Click the like button for me, leave me a comment down below. And if you are returning, I just want to welcome you guys back. Thank you for coming back to another vlog and video of mine. Without further ado, let's just get to today's video. Alright, today's video is another mental health and weight loss update of mine. If you've been following me on this journey, you will know it wasn't that successful in the last year, but over the last few months, I hope at least, I've been getting it together more, and I'm really focusing on just fighting my food addiction and just eating the right amount of food for the week. I also talk about a topic each week before I tell you how I did, and this week's topic is going to be NSVs, or non-scale victories. Now, if you don't know what a non-scale victory is, it's basically a measurement or a triumph or a success that you have that does not relate to the scale at all. I have, for the month of May, not been weighing in because I have been really focused on the number, and my mood has really reflected. I've been happier, of course, if I've maintained or lost, and then I was really getting down if at whatever point in the day I was weighing myself if it had showed a gain, and even sometimes the maintain. So for this month, I have totally not weighed in. And with that said, the NSVs come into play because over the last month, I've really had to focus on what other good stuff is happening in this journey of mine, what other things that I've been doing in my daily life and during my daily routine and my week have I been actually doing right, which are the non-scale victories. And I just wanted to share a few of them with you guys today before I share how my week went and how the weigh-in was, because honestly, I have felt that going into this morning's weigh-in that I might have actually maintained that I could have actually gained weight. I felt very heavy lately and I've been very discouraged. So especially with this last week, I have really had to keep my NSVs in mind and really just focus on what I've been doing right. So I will share a couple of those non-scale victories with you right now. The first one is that most days I am actually getting in 10K steps or more. And that has really been, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say 10K, I mean 10,000. Sometimes, because I know some of you guys are from outside of the US, you measure stuff in kilometers, and I don't mean like 10K as like I did a 10K, but I've been getting in the 10,000 steps that I should each day. So that is a really good start. I have also been getting up every single morning this week. I don't believe I've been rained out any one of my mornings except for literally the last two. And I have been at least walking a mile before work. Sometimes I walk a mile after work, or I actually walk during my day at work, so I do get some extra miles in. But no matter how I've been feeling, whether I've been happy, motivated, down, just like really exhausted, I have still been getting out the door each morning and taking a little walk to start my day, which is really great. Also, as many of you may know, I have been struggling with my mental health this past year. And I would say, even though I have my ups and downs and certain weeks are really bad and certain weeks are good, as a whole, over the last few months, my mental health has actually been a lot better than it was this time last year, and this time even 6 months ago. I was really having a struggle with that, and for the most part, I've really been doing better with that, so that is good as well. I have also been getting in at least 4 bottles of water a day. I do either the Dasani or the Aquafina. I know I really need to get a big water jug and do it that way, but I've been getting at least a pretty decent amount, or at least I think a pretty decent amount of water each day. So that is very good. I have also been growing my YouTube channel a little bit more this last year since January. It's not really a lot, but when I started the year, I had about 200 subscribers, and today, at the taping of this video, I believe I am at 338. So it's not big for the world of YouTube, but It's a big deal for me. So that is also something that's not related to a scale that I want to add in here that has been a really good victory. But those are, like I said, just a few other things that I have been really trying to concentrate and focus on. I don't always do it very well, but other things that I can look at besides the number on the scale and really be happy about accomplishing in my life. Like I said, I really focus on that number on the scale, and sometimes it determines my happiness and my mood. And there needs to be other victories in life and other things I'm proud of, because sometimes the scale isn't always going to, say what you want. And over the last month, actually not weighing in has been, I think, very beneficial, because it has given me time to really focus on those other things. Anyway, with that said, I am going to, of course, switch into another room like I usually do and tell you guys how this last week went. Okay, so this week was another one that had its ups and downs. As a whole, it ended up going pretty good. I had really good days, and then I had days where I was just so exhausted and just having certain issues that I honestly don't even know how I made it through the day. Work a few days this week was pretty stinking tough, but I got through it, and I really am proud of myself for that. I guess you could say that is an NSV in its own right. So maybe I'll include that as one of those as well. But I got through this week. I also last Saturday did a 5K with the Facebook group and the YouTube group that I am a part of here on this platform. It wasn't like an official 5K that everybody else did, but I ended up going out and taking a walk at one of the local places that I like to go to. I didn't think I was going to be able to actually get through the second lap. I didn't mention it in the video, but we really didn't have a lot of rain in New Jersey until literally like the last 2 days. And all the allergens were in the air, and I'd gotten some pollen in the back of my throat, and like whatever was in the air was flying around. It was hitting my skin, and I have a lot of allergies I have to be very concerned about and like just monitor. And by the time I had gotten done that second lap, I had actually started to break out in some hives. Luckily, it was literally something that was just on my skin. I went home, I showered, and I was fine. So I didn't have to like have any like medical treatment for that whatsoever. But yeah, probably not the smartest thing I should have done, but I did do that as well. I also got a couple of free HelloFresh meals from a friend that subscribes to that box service. So I tried a couple. I got shepherd's pie and then teriyaki chicken and rice. And I think the calories on it were pretty fine. I did really enjoy the shepherd's pie, but the teriyaki chicken, didn't like that as much. But me and my boyfriend ended up, mostly my boyfriend, I gotta be honest, cooking that a couple nights this week. So that was really great. Like I've previously said, I was also to get in all of my steps for the week. I got in a pretty decent amount of exercise, even though this week I really have felt heavier and felt like I've actually gained weight. And I will tell you if I did in fact gain weight or not, like I said, in a couple of minutes. But on a whole, this week went pretty decent. I also booked some plane tickets for a very special trip that I am supposed to be taking at the end of this year. I haven't like ever officially made the announcement, but let's just say I'm flying to Orlando for nice little magical trip later this year that I'm getting really excited about. It's something that we were supposed to do this past February, but because of everything, we had to postpone it, and I booked the flights for that yesterday. That in itself, though, booking the flights, I actually went to the airport because the local airport that we are going to fly out of is not too far from where I live, and you can get tickets cheaper if you just go there instead of buying them online. And it's something that I've never really done before. I really have never had to even navigate an airport before. Last time I flew, it was 1999, and the world was a little bit different back then. And when I was flying to Florida last time, that's the last time I actually flew somewhere, That's actually the only place I've ever flown to. But like I was 12 years old, and my grandmom just like told us where to go. She did everything. She worried about the bags, the tickets, us getting on the plane. So this is something new that I'm going to have to do later this year, and it's something that I've been a little bit anxious about because anything new really sets off my anxiety. So yesterday, as I was getting the tickets, I wasn't sure the exact process. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I got up to the counter to buy the tickets, and apparently there was a form I had to fill out that I had no idea I had to fill out. So I was already in like a really anxious state of mind, and I was trying not to be because I'm obviously at an airport and I can't be that anxious. But I had to go back in line, fill out the form, and I ended up getting I think they're pretty decent price tickets. And then I was able to book my seat at home, which was another hassle because the site wasn't working right. But I booked my tickets. But I do know that when I actually fly to and from Orlando later this year, it is going to be something I'm going to have to be very mindful about because it's something that could actually set off my anxiety pretty bad. But I did it. I got through it. Man, I am getting really excited about this trip. But anyway, I do want to wrap this up, and I do want to share with you guys my weigh-in for the month of May. I didn't officially do this with like everybody that was doing the No Weigh May, but like I've said, I really didn't want to weigh myself this last month because I'll either weigh myself sometimes every day, which I don't think you're really supposed to do. I know some people do it, and if you do, and it's fine with you, like I'm not criticizing you for it, but it's something that was really being I guess the word is detrimental to my success. Even weekly weigh-ins were starting to get to me. I was getting too obsessed with the scale, so I said, let me just weigh in once a month. And I think that's what I'm going to keep doing. I will weigh in on the 30th of each month because with the exception of February, every month has 30 days, so I will just make that my day to weigh in. But earlier, this morning, I did step on the scale. I'll just share that with you now so I don't spoil anything. But like I said, I have felt heavier. I really have felt heavier. Like I might have gained weight. I honestly think I may have actually gained inches, believe it or not. And so I really went in this morning and expected things not to go the way I wanted to, but I did have those NSVs in mind. So here's what happened this morning, and here's my weigh-in for the month of May. Okay, so right now it is actually about 8:30 in the morning, and I just woke up. I wanted to weigh myself in right now because I have not eaten anything for the day. I believe when you weigh yourself first thing in the morning, it's your true weight. I did just go to the bathroom. TMI, I did not have a bowel movement yet today, so the weight or the scale could reflect that, but I don't know. I feel like I am going to weigh in at least 170. Hopefully not more again. Like I said, I have been feeling like really heavy, and I do want to like know how much I weigh, but I also like I kind of don't right now because I feel like it's not going to be a bad reading. But I really need to keep those NSVs or non-scale victories in mind right now. So without further ado, let me just get on the scale right now. Okay, so it's the moment of truth. And it looks like I'm going to double check this like a couple of times because sometimes like the scale is a little off in its readings. It's actually saying 165, which is 5 pounds less than I was this time last month. So let me just double check that. Okay, here's try number 2, and I usually get on a couple of times just to make sure it's consistent because, you know, these types of scales, sometimes it's not always a true reflection. So let me try this again. It's still saying 160. I think it's actually 166, to be honest, from what I'm reading. You can't really tell here on the video. But I'm going to get right off. I'm going to try it one more time, and if it says about the same thing all 3 times, then I know that that is the actual weight I am. No, it's saying about 165, 166. And like I'm really not sure how to feel right now because like I said, I felt heavier. I might actually be 165, 66 again right now. This last month of me being good for the most part, might have just paid off. Honestly, right now I was expecting to be like 170 at least, still. And like, this is like a crazy, crazy surprise right now. It's not that, I'm not like crying right now because, I lost weight. I mean, I am. But just the fact that, I didn't gain weight because I feel like, I don't know, maybe I wasn't at my best at times, and I think I actually did just lose some weight because I was doing what I was supposed to doing. And so my approach that I've been trying to take over the last couple months, it is working, or it looks like it is working. Hopefully this really is my true weight. That's why I don't get on the scale every day or like every week, because maybe like later today after I eat it could go back up to 170 or something like that. But I think I'm about 165, 166 right now again, which means I literally am 20 pounds away from where I want to be. And like I said, the big picture is not to like lose that weight really fast. Hopefully by the time I have my vacation, I will be 20 pounds lighter, maybe a little bit more, just so I have some room to actually go back up. But yeah, I totally lost about 5 pounds this month. Like, I'm really surprised. I was prepared to come in today as like a failure again, and I'm not. Like, I'm doing good. So like, that's really great. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. Wow. Who knew? Like, I actually lost weight. Wow. But please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, have a 5-star day.